Whenever you see a new game, you will want it to come out right at that moment, or you will be doomed to wait for an eternity like with Hollow Knight Silksong. Here are some upcoming indie games that would be awesome if we could play them. First up, we have a beautiful game called A Sister's Journey. The game follows the story of a young girl named Lina, who embarks on a journey to save her brother, who has been kidnapped by an evil sorcerer. The game is set in a beautiful hand-drawn world inspired by Scandinavian folklore and features a heartwarming story that explores the themes of love, family and sacrifice. The gameplay of A Sister's Journey is a mix of puzzle solving, exploration and combat. Players must navigate through various environments, solve puzzles and fight off enemies using Lina's magical abilities. The game also features a crafting system that allows players to create potions and other items to aid them on their journey. One of the standout features of A Sister's Journey is its stunning visuals. The game's hand-drawn art style is reminiscent of classic fairy tales and creates a sense of wonder and magic that draws players into the world. A Sister's Journey is popular for its engaging story, beautiful visuals and unique gameplay. It has been praised for its emotional deepness and the way it explores complex themes for gamers of all ages. If you're already liking this video and like indie games, subscribe because I release 2 new videos per week on indie games. And I'm trying to reach 1000 subs by the end of the year, so it will also help with that. What I like even more about this game is that it looks like it will be a difficult game like Hollow Knight, but maybe even more complex. After all, during the Steam Next Fest, when everyone played the demo, no one could finish it. Then we go on to our next game, a bit of a cozy title. Mineko's Night Market is an indie adventure game developed by Miosa Games. The game is set in a whimsical world inspired by Japanese culture and follows the story of a young girl named Mineko, who runs a night market filled with magical creatures and unique items. The gameplay of Mineko's Night Market is a mix of exploration, crafting and minigames. Players must navigate through various environments, interact with characters and complete quests to unlock new items and abilities. The game also features a crafting system that allows players to create items and sell them at the night market. The game is popular for its charming visuals. The game's art style is reminiscent of a classic Studio Ghibli films and creates a sense of wonder and magic that draws players into the world. The game's soundtrack also adds to the game's immersive atmosphere. Mineko's Night Market's selling point is its engaging gameplay, beautiful visuals and unique setting. It has been praised for its relaxing and enjoyable gameplay as well as its ability to transport players to a magical world filled with wonder and adventure. I think it will be a pretty good cozy title to play. Then we go on to a lovely exploration game called Townseek. The game is set in a small town filled with secrets and intrigue, and follows the story of a young girl named May, who is searching for her missing father. Players must navigate through various environments, interact with characters and solve puzzles to uncover the truth behind May's father's disappearance. The game also features a unique dialogue system that allows a player to choose how May responds to other characters, which can affect the outcome of the story. One of the standout features of Townseek is the beautiful world around it. The game's art style is reminiscent of classic adventure games from the 90s and creates a sense of mystery and intrigue that draws players into the world. And with a good soundtrack you dive even deeper into the game. Townseek is popular for its engaging story, challenging puzzles and unique dialogue system. It has been praised for its ability to create a sense of tension and suspense, as well as its well crafted characters and world building. If you like the game from last week, Wizard with a Gun, then you will probably like the next game too. Only it's not a survival sandbox game like Don't Starve or Don't Starve Together, but it's more of a farming game. Voltaire the Vegan Vampire is an indie action adventure game. The game follows the story of Voltaire, a vegan vampire who is on a mission to save the world from an evil corporation that is polluting the environment. The gameplay is a mix of platforming, combat and puzzle solving. Players must navigate through various environments, fight off enemies and solve puzzles to progress through the game. The game also features a unique vegan mechanic where Voltaire must avoid consuming animal products to maintain his health. One of its standout features is its quirky and humorous setting. The game's art style is reminiscent of classic cartoons and creates a sense of fun and whimsy that draws players into the world. Then we go on to a beautiful exploration game that reminds me a lot of Blank, because here you also play as a deer. The game follows the story of a young deer and her fawn as they journey through a post-apocalyptic world in search for a way to survive. One of its standout features, and you must have noticed this, is its stunning visuals. The game's art style is reminiscent of classic studio Gilby films, and creates a sense of wonder and magic that draws players into the world. What makes the game attracting to play is the engaging gameplay, the beautiful visuals and the emotional story. It has been praised for its ability to create a sense of empathy and connection between the player and the deer, as well as its exploration themes such as survival, family and hope. I think many of you will like the last game because it's made by the lead designer of Limbo and Inside. The game Cocoon follows the story of a caterpillar as it transforms into a butterfly and navigates through various environments to reach its final destination. The gameplay is a mix of puzzle solving and platforming. Players must navigate through various environments, solve puzzles and avoid obstacles to progress through the game. The game also features a unique transformation mechanic where the caterpillar must transform into a butterfly to access certain areas and solve puzzles. What makes this game stand out are its beautiful visuals and the art style that's a bit like watercolor paintings. It creates a sense of beauty and tranquility that draws players into the world. I think this will be a beautiful game to play, especially with the exploration, because you can see a lot of beautiful things. If you like this video and want to see a lot more indie games, click here for some good dungeon crawlers.